American chef, writer and co-producer Ruth Reichl once said, "Every restaurant is like a theater, and the truly great ones will allow you to indulge in a fantasy as if you are rich and powerful." And indeed, she was right. Imagine a restaurant like a play in a performance, and different scenes and acts emoting different situations in our lives, like spicy, sour, sweet and tangy. Thank you very much for joining me on this episode of Food Addict, where I bring you around the great Kuala Lumpur, exploring the best food hangouts and taking a peek into the culture. Not just that, we have lots more awaiting. So without further ado, let's see what we have for today.
When we talk about some good restaurants to have some great meal, then there's so many restaurants in Kuala Lumpur. But there's one that is not to be skipped, and that is Miss Ellie, which is located at the Taman Malawati and a hilly area. On the first look, it looks quite simple, but when it comes to delivering the taste, Miss Ellie does not shy out. Now let's taste some food in Miss Ellie's restaurant. I'm being served with some roast mushroom soup along with the dinner bread roll, which is actually homemade. It has I think it has more than 2 kinds of mushrooms in it, and I'm gonna see how it tastes. It tastes so nice, well blended. This is actually a beautiful mushroom soup which I've not tasted anywhere else. It is completely having some different vegetable stock, loads of mushrooms, and the best part is none of the mushroom things really hit your palate. I would rather say it's a clear mushroom soup. I can even feel some cream in it and a lot of coriander leaves, and it's really very nice. And I'm sure you all guys must try it when you come here to Miss Ellie's restaurant. So this is the shepherd's pie, which is served with some veggies on the side. It looks very nice and amazing, and I guess it's with some mashed potatoes on the pie. So let's taste how it is. And I can taste some chicken tikka as well in this. It has some chicken, potatoes, nicely blended, and gives a very rich aroma. It's a bit spicy though. It's a nice fusion between the Indian and the European cuisine, and it's really very tasty. Ending a delicious lunch without a dessert is a sin. So let's taste some chocolate raisin scones. The scones are very, very soft, and it's all homemade. So I have some cream out here and a nice strawberry homemade jam. It's really nice. Full of raisins, and it really tastes like homemade scones. And the strawberry jam is really very nice and not too sweet, less sweet, and I'm sure those people who don't want too much of sweet, and it's really a great dish dessert.
Well, that was Zen's take on one of the best restaurants in Kuala Lumpur, where she enjoyed some exciting dishes. And while we wait for the chef to prep up for his demonstration, let's bring you another story where Zen checks out one of the best cultural highlights in Kuala Lumpur.
Malaysians are fond of fruits and make it a point to include in their daily diet. And when it comes to a fruit that ripens once a year, it becomes quite a celebration. We are here at the Durian Fair at Merdeka, and we are going to get started with loads of durians. I'm so surprised to see this kind of variety of durian, which is actually a durian cake with ice cream. Let's see how good it is. Wow, loads of varieties of durian. Can I have one, please?
Okay,
Durian
it tastes like
layer
an ice cream.
All right.
So it's served also with the ice cream. We
Okay.
have vanilla and chocolate.
So durian cake that tastes like ice cream. Have you ever heard about that? Wow. Okay.
This is the event Can Durian Festival.
Right.
Festive. So our specialty is a durian cake.
Right. I feel like eating it. Can I have some little bit of
Okay.
ice cream on top?
My son will ask you.
It's just a fruit durian, but I'm so amazed. How can they make it so nice? I mean, decorative. Can anybody think that this is durian cake? No way. But I'm gonna have a taste of it. Wow. It's really yummy. I just cannot say anything about this because it tastes so yummy. Amazing. Now we have tasted a durian cake. There are loads and loads of types of durian happening there. Let's go durian. I can't imagine that this place is so crowded. It looks like as if it's a big festival going on where loads of people are having durian here, there, jams, cakes, all types of durian. You can see all the sides, a lot of families having durian, milkshakes, and whatnot. There's a cake, there's an ice cream, there's even a song on durian. Can you guys even imagine? And now it's time for me to taste the durian. That's the durian. It's so spiky outside, so it's very, very, not nice to touch it out because it's very pricky. So this is how we're going to eat it. It's so slimy. I really like it a lot. It's my personal choice. It's different. It's nice.
Before we take a look at what the chef has in hand for you to prepare at home, let's take a short break. Keep your pen and paper ready. Thank you so much for staying tuned on Food Addict. While we think it is important to highlight the greatness of food, we also think it is crucial to stay fit and healthy. So next, Zen is with fitness freak and Indian actor Rahul Dev to tell us more on how to stay fit and healthy.
Hi Rahul, thank you so much for being a part of this show, Food Addict.
Thanks for having me here.
Can you share some thoughts on diet?
Well, diet is a very, very vast sort of subject. But to sum it up in my views, I think looking at the changing environment, stick to organic. I mean, I try and choose whatever is made in the kitchen myself. I take deep interest in it. I normally begin my day with warm water.
Okay.
I mean, right now as we speak, I'm still sipping on warm water, as you can see.
Okay.
I think it helps in the digestion, whatever is. I mean, we all know that about 75 to 85% of the human body is water.
Right.
And there are 206 bones in the human body.
Yeah, we
So
all know.
each of them need hydration.
Okay.
Tea is very good. I mean, again, a lot of people have this overall idea of green tea being very, very good. Anything done in a limit is good.
Okay.
Coffee is also very good. But anything done in excess, normally as a rule, is not so good.
Okay.
I'm a vegetarian, so I try and pick up foods which can sustain me on a vegetarian diet. The only thing I'm friendly to is fish or egg whites.
Okay.
Now again, a lot of people have this whole thing of, you know, having that many grams of protein and this is many grams of protein a day. Well, for bodybuilders, what happens is that normally the going rule is their body weight in pounds, that many grams of protein a day. So I think each one's digestive system is different, each one is at a different stage of their life. A norm is simple, small quantities.
Okay.
4 to 5 small meals is better than 2 large meals.
Okay.
A lot of people try and skip their breakfast, which is the most important meal of the day. Spinach is good, and you can look for other alternatives. Like, you know, avocado is a very good resource of fat. Like, it's one of the finest sort of fat resources, which is uncooked, clean avocados are fantastic for your system.
Wow.
You know, they're great for your intestine lining. So, you know, you can inculcate small things like this. For example, a kick that a caffeine glass or a mug does, you can get that from a nice organic apple.
Okay.
You know, it gives you a shake up.
Okay.
You know, that's how good apples are. Spinach, in fact, a lot of people don't know, has a lot of calcium, so,
Right.
which is great for your bones.
Absolutely.
You know, that's why you have milk. You need your vitamins on a daily basis. So you need your oranges and carrots. I mean, the old English adage, breakfast like a king, meant that, you know, if you're eating enough in the morning, what happens is the day ahead needs the energy to be expedited.
Right.
Whether that's your neuro skills, whether that's a guy on the field job, whether the guy on the run, whether the job is requiring something physical, something not so physical. Once your breakfast is set and your body is replenished with your nutrients, because your body is normally clean in the morning, I'm presuming that people go to the Borg and, you know, clean up their systems, then your lunch is not that important. A smaller meal on lunch is good. And the smallest should be your dinner. And in the middle somewhere you'll have to have a snack like an apple. You should ensure that your diet is such that it's meeting each of those mineral requirements as an adult. Normally we are very careful as children because parents are sort of concerned and, you know, you're ensuring that at least your child is fed well. And then you get into chasing your dreams and but what we don't remember is that, you know, that human body is such a beautiful thing given to us by, you know, somebody up there, the creator. And what is the point of wearing, say, a really, really expensive suit and a great pair of shoes on a fragile human body?
That's right. Thank you, Rahul. That was very informative about the diet part.
Like,
Whoa, I definitely agree with what Rahul said, that apart from exercise, it is really important to watch what you eat. And speaking about eating, that reminds me, let's go and check out what the chef has in hands for us today.
Now, Justin, tell me, what are you doing today for us?
Well, I'm presenting to you our signature dessert. It's called the Pandan Panna Cotta. It's a fusion between West and East cuisine. It's an Italian dessert, but with local flavor twist. A little bit of gula melaka syrup on top of it, just to sweeten up. Decorated with a bit of fresh fruits. In this case, fresh honeydew melon and strawberries.
So how is this panna cotta made?
Oh, it's a secret recipe, but I will tell you that we do use very fresh milk to make the pudding. It's set with halal gelatin and flavored with fresh pandan.
What type of jelly can be used over here? Do we get it in the markets?
Well, yes, you can use jelly crystals that you find in the supermarket or gelatin, just to set milk in this case, but you can use any syrup that you like as well.
Okay, that's really nice. So we take it according to our whichever strawberry flavors which we want.
Absolutely.
Okay, tell me how we're going to do it.
Well, what you see here, this is the panna cotta. Now I'm just going to decorate it and spruce it up a little bit with our special gula melaka sauce.
Okay.
That's this one here. Just a little drizzle, just to sweeten things up a bit. A touch of honeydew melon.
Okay.
And of course some strawberries. Because that's just going to lighten the plate up. And there you go.
Wow, that's so simple
That's our
and
signature.
very nice. Thank you very much for your time, Justin.
Thank you.
And I'm sure you all are going to try this at home.
Yum, the dish looks great. And I've got some interesting insights on it. And while I go and take a look where Zen has gone, why don't you take a break? Thank you so much for joining us once again on Food Addict. News has just come that Zen is on her way to Masjid India Bazaar.
It's a sunny Friday morning and we are here at the Masjid India Bazaar, which is quite famous for its multiple shopping opportunity out here. Unlike the central market, this is an open place where loads of stalls are attached to each other. Wow, I got it! This is so pretty. How much is this? I love animal prints. This is a beautiful place to get so many animal prints out here. You have a green, you have a blue, and I'm like really going nuts on this. I'm gonna take 3, goes well with my jeans. Right, can I have 3? Do you have a discount? Oh, okay, great. She gave me a good discount. Wow, I think I almost come like about once in 2 weeks to get these stuff. You can even give them as gifts. Both, please. Any discount?
You 2 piece 15 ringgit.
So I get 2 for a good discount. All right. I love to get more. I'm really having great fun out here with loads of things to shop, and I'm going to get a few more. So colorful. Looks really nice, and I can't find anyone. Okay, I can find somebody out here. How much is this? One is for 4 ringgit, so I can get so many of this and give it to my loved ones. Thank you so much. Some things are really very cheap, so I don't feel like bargaining. Just give them all. So cool. My favorite color, black and beige. Beautiful shopping experience and really amazing. There are loads of things to see. But when you touch them and see, just look out for it. It is very genuine, but sometimes you might be disappointed. I have come to the end of Masjid India Bazaar, but there are loads of things to see. I shall see you next week on Food Addict with some interesting stuff.
Well, I gotta confess, being a girl and seeing another girl shop is really tempting. But I do not believe in random shopping. It has got to be unique and worth it. And that is what we are trying to bring you on every episode of Food Addict. Anyway, next up, time to find out what street food joint is Zen trying out.
When we say street food, it means a joint where we can have a quick bite. And a quick bite means you can simply have it standing. Banana, a king of fruits, and to have them in deep fried oil with breadcrumbs simply redefines its taste. As you can see, there are loads of food in action. I can see radish, bananas ripened and put in the oil with the breadcrumbs. Wow, it looks really yummy and must taste yummy as well. It's always crowded out here, and pisang goreng is one of the famous joint out here. More crowd, which means more tasty, and I'm sure I'm also gonna have each one of them and taste, and let's see how good it is. mine, please. Yeah. Wow, it looks so yummy. Right, okay. What's inside the curry puff?
Chicken with potato.
Wow, chicken with potato in a curry puff. Really tastes yummy.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. So now, it's time for me to eat. The texture is very crispy with ripened bananas in it, and it tastes really amazing. I just can't help eating because it's really very tasty, and the ripened banana really gives a good twist. Good food, great taste, and if you all guys want to have a good grab, then this is your place. I will see you next time with more interesting stuff.
That marks the end of this week's episode of Food Addict. Do share your thoughts and comments to us by sending us an email to foodaddict@zenproductions.com and also through our social media. I will see you next week again with yet another fun-filled episode of Food Addict. I am Preeta Manivanan, signing off, and ciao from the entire team.
Food Addict, brought to you by Zen Productions, supported by My Money Shop, Money Changer, Money Transfer, JP Teres from Grand Hyatt Kuala Lumpur, Fairview International School, My IB World School,